Hi, everybody. Rob Munsing here, high above courtside here as we await the arrival of the state champions, Gardner Tigers. I just got information that the fire department from Gardner has headed up to intersect the team as they get off the interstate. They were just about Maine General Hospital back about 5 minutes ago, so they are on their way back from Bangor, and they're going to have a little parade through town. They will be picked up by the fire department, police department, escorted down 126 downtown, and they'll take a trip down through there. I doubt that anybody, not too many people downtown tonight, but our Chris Wheeler is headed down there to get some video of that. We'll try to bring you that if we can work it into our stream here tonight. Thanks, everybody, for staying up with us. What a night it was, huh? And we've got people, as you can see, rolling in here to be present for the reception when the players get back and coaches get back. Quite a night here in Tiger Town for all of us here, as we're very excited to have the very first state championship in the history of Gardner Tiger basketball. I think it is easy to say that this is the greatest team in the history of Gardner Area High School boys basketball. So the second state championship for the basketball programs here, as you know, the girls won their very first state championship in 1975 season. So it's been a drought of 50 years until another state championship, and the boys cashed that in here tonight with an outstanding effort out at Bangor, and we are going to await them. So we're probably going to we'll just, I don't have, it's way past my bedtime. We appreciate you all staying up with us here tonight, and as we bring you this special event here from Tiger Town, and boy, oh boy, I had this in the back of my mind. I didn't want to jinx anything by saying that we were going to do it and all, and boy, as soon as the game got over, we headed out to be able to take care of bringing these final activities here it'll close out the season. Of course, there'll be still a lot of celebration to do, I think, here in Tiger Town. I would imagine there'll be quite a bit going on. Well, we're getting a little flashy here. I'm gonna go back to the cover screen and reconnect the camera there, because we got to make sure this is on and going. So you can let everybody know that we will be back with it when the team arrives. But until then, we're probably going to put the cover screen back up there. If you hear the music, you know they haven't got here yet, and as soon as we get their arrival, we'll hear them as they get into the parking lot here. Until then, I'll be off the air, and we'll put it back up on. So if anybody comes in and says, where are they? You people can chime in and let them know that we'll be back when they get here. Thanks, everybody. Rob Munsing back with you here, high above courtside up in the little gym. We got word from my grandson, Owen Munsing, who's been traveling back down from Bangor and in the parade with the team, that the bus has arrived back at school. We expect them in here to the gymnasium pretty set. And I was asking people downstairs, I said, what's the plan? I think it's a wing-ding affair going on. We'll be winging it. So that's okay, too. We'll try to make our way down the floor, get some interviews. I think probably parents and family and friends all want to have pictures. And, you know, everybody's adrenaline's still pumping from that game. What a game it was, 58-54. Tigers in control pretty much the whole game. And they had to withstand a little run there, but they did it with the composure that they have shown all year long on being able to hold on to a lead and execute down the end, hit the free throws at the end of the game, and execute end-of-game situations. They did all those things and held off Yarmouth here for the victory in Class B state basketball. Glad you could join us here late night, early morning coming up, a couple of minutes before midnight. So glad everybody has come back safely. That's good. And we're just waiting for the team to come in, and I'm sure they'll bring a lot of the folks that win the parade will be coming into the gym here as well. Getting a little bit of a flashing signal here. I'm not sure what's going on. So when I get here, people said, how'd you get back from Bangor so fast? I said, well, I didn't go to Bangor. We watched it on TV, Beth and I, and rooted them on there because I wanted to be available to be here if this did occur, and I couldn't have done both. And there were plenty of fans up there to watch. And the other thing is my niece's daughter was playing in a game down in Massachusetts that we watched on YouTube tonight. And wouldn't you know it, that they're also the Tigers. Oliver Ames Tigers from Easton, Massachusetts. And my niece's daughter had double-double, 17 points and 17 rebounds. She's being recruited by Division II teams down the Massachusetts area. So we ought to watch both Tigers win tonight. Yeah, it looks like some of the fans are rolling in down here to the bleachers. We've got our Chris Wheeler who went down to the parade, trying to get some pictures and video down there. Not sure we'll be able to get those on to share those, but we will tomorrow. Every now and again we're losing the signal. I'm going to go check that wire. It looked like we had loose cable there, so we're able to fix that, I hope. A lot of folks watching. Look at that. I got 45 people. And here come the Tigers, state champs, the Gardner Tigers, Class B state champions. With the game ball. Chance for some of the parents to get some pictures. They said they got kind of rushed out of the Bangor, well, it's not the Bangor Auditorium, but the Cross Center up there, weren't able to get all the pictures that they wanted to get, so you can see pictures here by family members, friends. Sorry about that. Keep bouncing in and out there. I'm not sure we got a bad cable or not. Very proud set of fans and parents, grandparents and all, and the boys right down below us. As we said, we're not sure exactly what is what here. I'm sure everybody's a little drained. You know, you put everything you have out on the floor, and then you get in the bus and drive down, and probably take them a couple of minutes here to get revved up. Some of the crowd that's come in here tonight. I don't know if they're going to have formal introductions. But there's Coach Toman, Coach Lawrence. A beautiful picture on the game there when Coach went over and got his little daughter there and brought her on. Got the gold ball up. Going to get some pictures, I think, down here to the right. I'm getting a little dropout every now and again with this. Not sure why, Chris Wheeler joining me. Wonder if we have the right power supply to this. So they're going to use the Tiger black and orange. Get some pictures with family. We'll zoom in on them and give you a look at as the families come in. Might give me a chance to go downstairs, talk to a couple of the players. I'm going to put Chris here on headset. Rob, I'm going to make my way downstairs and see if I get some interviews with some of the players.
Seeing Braden Elliott and family down there on the floor. It's a good solid 15-car parade that went all the way through town. Gardner Fire, West Gardner Fire, Pittston. Definitely a great turnout here in Tigertown for it being Saturday morning at this point, 12:03. I'll have some video of the parade. The boys making their way in with the gold ball. Sorry about that. See Logan Cody, Braden Elliott.
I got names. I don't got date of birth. All right, Coach.
Rob Munzing with Coach Aaron Toman.
Down here with Coach Aaron Toman, coach of the greatest team in the history of Gardner Tiger basketball. We can say that with certainty tonight, Coach.
100%, Coach.
100%. Just tell us what your thoughts are.
I'm just so proud of this group. They've been through so much. They've stuck together, and they pulled off the big one tonight, and Tiger Town's proud. I'm very, very proud of them.
Well, you can see it tonight. It's almost midnight here into the next day, and the crowds come out here to celebrate this victory. A long time coming. I came in 1975, and they talked about the girls' team that had won the championship that year, and I came that fall, and it's been 50 years since we had another championship, and now we have it.
I mean, how about this, right? It's midnight, and the turnout here is tremendous. The support for the boys has been great all year long. We couldn't be prouder of our community and happier to be part of the community we're in.
I think one of the keys, I did watch the game because I wanted to get here to be able to do this, and I think there were several keys to it. You guys kept your composure, as you always have, and that's that senior leadership and basketball leadership that you have coming down the stretch. But I thought one of the key things, Coach, I'm going to give it up to you there, big fella, because you came up with the play, I think, of the night with the touchdown pass to Brady on the lay-in out of the timeout late in the fourth quarter. Talk about you got to have a lot of confidence in the team to call that.
That's just a read that our guys make throughout the year. We ran that a couple times, and we call it four crossed. And if they're playing on the high side of us, right, we trust Trace to throw a touchdown pass and Peacock to go get it, and we executed it in a really big moment.
Yeah, I think that was the key swing down the stretch, and then they had to play catch up from there. Yes. Again, foul shots. I mean, Gary Verhill, he'll say it at the beginning of every single game. I think foul shots are going to be important in this one. Boy, weren't they? They
were huge, right? And credit to Yarmouth. I mean, they made a lot of free throws to really keep them in the game, right? We fouled, and they took advantage of that. But Trace Moody, late, ice in his veins. And on top of that, though, Coach, just a real team effort. Isaac Marquis off the bench was huge, right? Luke Whalen had huge minutes. Colin McCormick played well. Nick McKay was tremendous all night long, doing the little things that lead to Tiger victories.
Yeah, I call that knick-knack paddywhack play right there, huh?
Paddywhack,
and you know, the other thing, too, when you take a look at it, you know, Brady went out with the foul trouble early and really couldn't get into a flow there, and he had to play, you know, a little bit laid back, which he doesn't normally do, and it took him out of his offensive game. But when you combine what Marquis got, I think he had 8, Whalen had like 6, and then you know, Brady got his 4 or so. Yeah. That's his normal score, 16 or so.
Yeah, exactly, right? And it's just a credit to our team. Throughout the year, it's been a next man up, next guy mentality. We've had guys hurt throughout the year. We've had guys in foul trouble. They've just been in so many situations throughout the year. So whatever was thrown at us, we had seen it before, and we're comfortable in that moment.
Well, you've got a special moment here, and you're going to have a special moment with your kids as well when they get to look back on this. You had your daughter in your arms, and I go back to remember Coach Cooper of Lawrence. When Cindy Blodgett was playing for him, he would always bring his kids on for the interviews, and I thought that was really neat, and you did that tonight.
Yeah, it was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing, Coach. I was holding my son, Jack, and they wanted me to go talk, so I was like, okay, let's do it.
It was Jack, not your daughter.
Yeah.
It was Jack.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, Coach, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Try to get Chris, take it back upstairs, and I'll see if I can hunt somebody else up.
Thanks, Rob. It's been a fun night here in Tiger Town. More festivities getting underway. Again, we'll see a video that I grabbed down on Water Street in Gardner as the boys made their way through town. It was a very, very big turnout. Tiger fans definitely followed their Tigers home. Definitely a very fun night. We'll send it back down to Rob. Trace Moody, 20 points on the night. State champions.
We're down here floor side with Trace Moody. Trace high score, 20 points, Trace. You had water in your veins at the end of the game shooting those free throws, huh? Did you close your eyes and shoot them?
No, but I probably could have made them with my eyes closed. I mean, I'm not confident from the free throw line, so.
I told my wife, we were watching the game, I said, we got the right guy at the free throw line. Trace, 20 points. He hit some threes big. You never know who's going to be the high scorer in any of your games all year. Could be any one of, 3 or 4 guys. Tonight it was you.
Yeah, I mean, Atwater struggled a little bit in the first half. Same with Peacock. I just told him to relax and let the game come to you, and luckily I was on one tonight. So.
Well, you were on enough to be our Caps of Pizza offensive player of the game here tonight.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Trace. Congratulations. And back, we'll look for a repeat next year.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Trace Moody. Send it back up to you, Chris.
Thanks, Rob. See the Tiger in the building.
Thank you.
As we get some more players here. Again, this is going to wrap up our winter high school basketball streaming season, and thankfully, Gold Ball is coming back to Tiger Town. It's a fun night here, getting close to the 12:15 mark.
Get that right there, Waterbug. Get over here. Congratulations.
See Rob Munzing down there with Braden Elliott.
We're down here with Braden Elliott. Braden's defensive player of the game here in the state championship. You got yourself another bagel from Sunrise. That's McLaughlin Fence, defensive player of the game and defensive player of the tournament, Braden. That defense just outstanding again tonight, and leading the charge, getting that transition offense going.
Great game tonight. We played so well. The defense was sparking on all cylinders, and I'm so glad we got the job done.
Well, one of the things we always say, us old coaches, defense always travels, bring that with you, and you certainly did. You really shut them down in the first half, had that 11-point lead. Knew they were going to make a run, didn't you?
Yeah. They came out of the second half, and they definitely got a lot more better than they were.
They got aggressive, I think.
They got a lot more aggressive, and I'm glad we could pull it out.
I thought one of the keys, among many things, was the way you guys kept your composure. They closed it to 3 at one time, and then it became a big possession. I think we went down, got a hoop, and made it back up to 5 again, not letting them get there. And then we kept the 4-point lead at the end. And, Trace went, I asked Trace, I said, did you close your eyes on the free throws? He said, I probably could have.
Trace is just an amazing player, and I love having him on my team, be able to shoot those free throws in that clutch. And coming down to the wire, we're giving the ball to Trace to get to the line.
Yeah, I noticed on the inbounds, I said watching it, they're going to get the ball inbounds. And you had to do it. It was hard to get it in because they knew he was going to get it. Well, congratulations, Braden. Fantastic job all season long. We'll see you in lacrosse season.
Yes, see you in lacrosse. Thank you.
Okay. Hey, Chris, back up.
Thanks, Rob. Yeah, I do want to apologize. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty. You're going to see it jumping in and out. Totally last minute here, as we did not entirely know, but I think we all knew from the get-go, start of the season. I called it, put it out on Twitter at the start of the season after the first home game, said I smell a gold ball coming back to Tiger Town. I actually said 2 gold balls. Girls, unfortunately, lost to Lawrence. Lawrence went on to beat Oceanside earlier today, 44-40. Go back down to the floor. You see Rob Munzing down there with Brady Atwater.
Down here with Brady Atwater, as they like to call him on TV, Brady Atwood. But whatever they call you,
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Fantastic. What a tournament you had, Brady. Absolutely. I know you got in foul trouble there early tonight and had to work your way through it. But what a tournament. Carried us through the regional with the regional MVP. Tell us a little bit about what it means to play with this group of guys.
It means the world. It's such a hard-working group, and we call each other the blue collar. We work together every single day, put all of our efforts in, and all of our effort worked out, and we got a gold ball.
Got a gold ball. What's this? What's this little thing here?
It's a poster with me on it.
Yeah.
That's me right there, and
Yeah.
then that's my pet cat, Meowsicles. My friend made it for the stand so he could support me there.
Well, didn't we have? I mean, we outfanned them, didn't we, tonight?
Right, we definitely did.
Yeah. You'd be on the sideline and look up, and it would be a sea of black and orange with orange towels going. Wasn't that fantastic, the support that the community gave you guys?
Yeah, that was very big for us. We're just glad we have such a great community, and that win was definitely for all of Gardner.
Well, Brady, congratulations on just an outstanding tournament. And you are a member of the greatest basketball team in Gardner High School history.
Thank you very much.
You bet. Take care. Brady, MVP of the regional tournament and a gold baller. Speaking of gold ball, yeah. Hey, Pete Dixon. Pete, come talk to me a minute here. I just got an idea. We're going to bring in Pete Dixon here. I know Pete's proud of a lot of his gold ballers that came up through the ranks. And I always say, you know, it takes a village to raise a basketball to a gold ball level, Pete. And
I think Brady played for me for a few years.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about gold ball and what that role was.
Geez, I was counting them the other day. So we had Brady, Braden, Nick.
The whole squad was on the go ball team.
I think we had like 7 or 8 of the current varsity kids who were on a goal ball team at one time or another. It was a pretty amazing experience. We had towards the end of when they were playing for us, they had Coach Pellerin, the Lawrence coach.
Oh, yeah.
He and his boy was playing with us. We had a heck of a team for sure.
Well, you know, it takes that village to raise a basketball community, a football community, a baseball, softball, whatever it is. And certainly the people behind the scenes that did all the work down at the youth level, you know, they're part of this tonight too.
Yeah, very enjoyable. So proud of guys like Brady, and it's been a long time coming. 58 years for me.
Yeah, well, I said I came 50 years ago to Tiger Town, and they were talking about the girls' team that had won it just before I got to town, and, you know, I thought, oh, it's going to happen a lot.
Yeah, well, not so much.
Well, that's why you appreciate them.
Yes,
that's why you
absolutely.
appreciate them. Okay.
Appreciate you having me on.
Oh, you bet. Hey, back upstairs, Chris.
Thanks, Rob. Again, you see the fans in here. As we get closer and closer to the 12:30 mark, fans aren't going home. Best part about Tiger Town, we turned what many would call an away game into a home game. Tiger fans showed up in Bangor. They're showing up here tonight. Get a view down here. This fans still getting pictures with the gold ball. Time to make some room in the cabinet. I was looking actually when we first got here earlier tonight that there's not much space in there. Gonna have to open up some space for the gold ball. Seeing the Moody boys down there. Probably feels good there to hold that
We
one.
got Luke Whelan down here.
Oh, he's right down in front of me. There we go. There's Rob.
And down here with Luke Whelan. Luke came off the bench and had valuable minutes tonight, just like he did the whole tournament. What mindset you have as a bench player? You're not going to be a bench player for long. You'll be a starter next year. But coming in off the bench as a freshman, you know, you just come in with try to make something happen out of the gate.
Yeah, I mean, it's just knowing my role and knowing what the team needs is like the biggest part. Knowing that, you know, if the team needs a rebound or the small things, I can go get it done with my hustle and just trying to be a team player and just knowing the role is the biggest part.
Yeah, we had Brady on here, and of course he got into the foul trouble early. You came in, and also Isaac came in, and between you two guys and Brady's points, you probably equaled what he would normally get in a game, about 16, 17 points, which is what he'd been averaging.
Yeah, I'd say about around that. So anything we can contribute to the team is all we can do, I guess.
Well, fantastic. We're looking forward to your great career coming up the next couple of years here, Luke, and we'll throw it back upstairs here to Chris. We'll see if we can get Brady Peacock on next.
Sounds good.
Brady Peacock.
You can hear Rob calling for Brady Peacock. Again, like Rob has said, this will go down as the greatest basketball team in Gardner High School history. We're here to capture it. Rob Munzing down on the court with Brady Peacock.
Okay, we're down here with Brady Peacock, a member of the greatest team in the history of Gardner Tiger basketball. When you started your career as a freshman, playing as freshman sophomores, you guys were playing as puppies out against the big boys and getting your behinds handed to you. And did you ever think you'd be standing here as a state champion?
Honestly, for sure. I mean, when we were started as a young age, we dominated 3rd, 4th grade with Coach CJ. And then, you know, as we matured, put on some size, put on some muscle. I knew we had the skill for sure, and then we had our coach behind us the whole time.
Well, one of the things I think you guys do so well is your complementary play, and you just don't know until you get into the flow of the game, I think, what role you're going to play in a given night. Is that, am I right with that?
I mean, yeah, we're super balanced. It's another guy every night. We got some guy scoring 20 one night, and then, you know, doing other things like assisting, having boards. Like, we're just super balanced. Like, maybe it's one guy in the first half and then another guy in the second half.
Well, as you took a look at it, you're getting some foul trouble tonight. Brady getting foul trouble tonight, didn't play a lot. Luke came in, and then, Marquis came in the game, and Isaac just lit it up. He got 2 quick threes there at the end of the half, and that really gave you that 11-point lead, and you just don't know. Those are big moments. And I said to Coach Toman, I thought one of the key plays, and he said you guys have this option anytime you're running it, is the touchdown pass from Trace to you, and you laid it up and in, and that was a big swing in that game.
Yeah, we've hit that a couple of times in big moments and when the team's pressing on us. Yeah, Trace throws right in the breadbasket every time. Yeah. Gonna go up with it. Yeah.
Well, we got to get Trace out for football here. Although we got Isaac. Isaac's going to be a good quarterback for us. Well, Brady, congratulations, and congratulations on being a member of the greatest team in the history of Gardner basketball, and there have been a lot of them. Thanks, Brady. Back upstairs to Chris Wheeler.
Seeing senior captain Riley Burns alongside Nick McKay, Logan Cody, Aaron Toman, Brady Atwater. Definitely one of the best teams we've seen in many, many years. I was telling Rob Munzing, I've been working for him for 10 years now, and this is the best team that we've seen in many, many years. Gonna possibly see Braden Elliott making a late entrance in here for the team photo. Again, such a fun team to watch here this season. It's been a terrific season. Capped it off with a gold ball. First in school history. You're seeing it right there on your screen. Again, we do apologize for the slight tick in the camera. Able to get here and set up quickly. Might have grabbed the wrong HDMI cable. Might be a little bit broken. But hey, it's the last game of the season. Last reception of the season, I should say. Seeing Coach Toman and some of the seniors. Down there on the floor. And we're going to have Nick McKay on with Rob Munzing. We'll send it down to him.
That a boy. Yeah. So you had a couple of knick-knack paddywhacks, as we call them again today. You like that? You like that?
It's definitely stuck with us throughout the season after you guys called me that. So that's my nickname now. So
I'm sorry about that, Nick.
it's fun. I love it. You know, it's very unique and interesting.
But you get the idea about what it is, and your game is so complementary to what everybody else is doing, and you know it's like dirty deeds done dirt cheap. You know what I mean? That AC/DC reference is your game as well.
Yeah, I
mean, getting the putbacks, doing the tough on the knee stuff, weak side rebound on the offensive glass, all those things. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling here tonight, Nick.
I don't even know, to be honest. It's so surreal. I've been doing it with a group of guys since. We've been together since 3rd grade, so I mean, it's just a dream come true, to be honest, doing it with all the friends. It hasn't hit me yet, but I feel like it definitely will, either tomorrow or within the next week or so.
Yeah. Well, and you had to overcome that injury that you had there and, come back slowly last year and get your game back together. And this year you've been such an impactful player. As I said, a true complementary player to what everybody else is doing out there. And it seems everybody knows their role and what they could do. And, I was talking to Brady Peacock and saying, some nights you got to be the big scorer. Sometimes it's the other Brady, the big scorer, or Trace, and, you complimentary and guys coming off the bench. Just a team effort.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably one of the biggest reasons that we're here where we are right now, with the state championship. Like, we have such a deep bench. I mean, we got Colin, we got Luke, we got Isaac. They're just coming off the bench. And you got everyone that can score. So, not just one person's, Trace gets face guarded, oh well, we got Atwater, we got Peacock, we got Braden on the defensive end. It's just a true actual team effort, and it's just so fun to be a part of.
Well, knick-knack, paddywhack, another great night tonight for you, and thanks for coming on, talking to us, sharing about this team. You are a member of the greatest team in the history of Gardner Tiger basketball.
Thank you.
Nick, the best. Back upstairs, Chris. See did I miss any of the starters? I should get Isaac. See if I can get Isaac Marquis. We got Isaac here somewhere? Where's Isaac?
Like Rob Munzing had said, it's a very, very surreal feeling. You get a nickname from the Munzing Media crew, it will stick. It will stick one way or the other. Rob Munzing down on the floor, Isaac Marquis.
Isaac Marquis. We call it Marquis in Tiger Town. They like to call you Marquis everywhere else. But you were a marquee player tonight coming in, shooting those threes, buddy. You don't hesitate, do you? You just come in with total confidence, ice water in your veins, zip, zap, 2 threes.
Yeah, my teammates trust me, and I trust them. So, I got to knock down those big shots.
Well, when we talked about, Brady Atwater had to go out there with the foul situation, Luke came in, you came in, and when you combine all the points you had, the points Luke had, and the points Atwater had, he's right at his average. So you guys complimented him very well here tonight.
Yeah, when some things don't work out like we want to, other people got to step up, and that's what we did.
Well, the complimentary play of you and guys off the bench, Luke, and others that came in off the bench, McCormick, you guys were able to go 8-9 deep. Not many teams can do that, and you guys are able to do that. You've got a lot of playing minutes in, and, when you look at it next year, you guys are going to be well seasoned.
Yeah. Next season's going to be fun, but, it just all starts in practice. We all work each other, work hard with each other, and we all make each other better.
Well, thanks, Isaac, for stopping through, and congratulations. And I've been telling everybody, and I'm looking at expressions, you are a member of the greatest team in the history of Gardner Tiger basketball.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Isaac Marquis. Back upstairs, Chris. I think we got everybody, don't we?
I think we did. That is going
to make sure I didn't leave anybody out.
I think that is everybody that started tonight, played in tonight's game. Again, people still taking pictures of that gold ball. That gold ball will find its forever home in the championship case here in the Johnny Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium. And man, does it look good. It looks good with an orange and black tint behind it. Gonna send it down with Rob Munzing. Coach Seth Hasty.
We're down here with Seth Hasty, one of the assistant coaches for the Tigers. What a run, Seth, huh? What a run. What a year. Talk about it a little bit.
This group's amazing. I had my doubts coming into this year if I was going to come back and work with these kids. But in the off season, just sat down and had some conversations, and just the drive I saw and the purpose that I knew that they were going to play with all season long, I couldn't say no, and it was so special to be a part of. I remember a very, very long time ago, a different type of reception for us back here in 1997, when we didn't quite accomplish what we had dreamt of and had worked so hard for. So to be able to see these kids here in this gym, bring a gold ball back to this gym where I've spent so much time over my 46 years of life and growing up in this neighborhood, it's so special. And I'm so happy for our community. Everyone that came out to the game, it's just a beautiful thing to be a Gardner Tiger.
A beautiful thing to be a Gardner Tiger. Well, I don't think we could end it on a better note than that. Thank you, Seth. And certainly a great night for the Tigers. And we want to thank everybody who came on with us and all the people that showed up here for the reception. Chris Wheeler running things upstairs for us, and glad we could scramble over here and put this together. It's pretty good to be able to live so close on Pope Street. Don't forget, you knew the guy. You spent a long time in this gym and at the middle school because you knew a guy with keys.
I sure did. I was actually telling Abe that the other day. He's like, I got my own set of keys too, and we sneak in quite a bit. Brady Peacock spent quite a bit of time with me this winter, early mornings, late nights, getting some extra free throws in, and I was telling that story too. We used to sneak in, Patrick, Andy, and I with you, and mess around in the gym, and full circle, doing it the right way.
Well, a lot of fine people involved with this to make it happen. It takes a village to raise the basketball community, and that's what we have here in Tiger Town. So I'll sign off, send it back upstairs to Chris, and we will see you next season, high above courtside here with Munzing Media. Thank you, everybody.
Definitely a fun season overall. I'll mention it one more time. I mentioned it at the start of the season after the first home game that the boys had. Said there's going to be a gold ball coming back to Tiger Town, and that's exactly what these boys did tonight. Got a beautiful win over Yarmouth 12 years later. Definitely a fun season overall. That's going to wrap it up here from the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Garden Area High School. It's been a fun, great season. Tigers bring home the gold. Have a good night.